Hello, Chef David Rose back at it again at the Georgia Power Customer Resource Center. First things first, we have our cast iron going hot, and another really cool feature with the induction burner is you can really zero in to that temperature you want. It heats up quickly, and you can dial in and zero into that temperature you truly want. So you want to go for a nice medium-high heat, and the first thing we're going to add into is, you guessed it right, bacon, the almighty pork. It's salty, it's sweet, it's savory, it's got everything in there. So that's going to be our base. We go ahead and put that in there. And from there, what you want to do is brown and render out the fat in that bacon. This right here reminds me of so many childhood memories growing up, where it wasn't the coffee that woke me up, it wasn't the alarm clock that woke me up, it was a pan of sizzling bacon. So if you want to get me to come over to your house, make some bacon. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I'll probably show up. All right, so you got that bacon going. And what I did with the bacon here is I diced it up in smaller pieces, because once this is cooked off, we're going to add that bacon back into the hash and build levels of bacon, which is going to be tasty. Can't even tell that this is electric right here, because the heat and the even temperature distribution is immaculate. So after your bacon's rendered down for about a good 5 to 7 minutes, you want to make sure it's nice and browned. And from there, we want to remove the bacon from the cast iron, and you're going to reserve that, because we're going to add that bacon, all that deliciousness, right back into the hash. But first things first, what is a hash without delicious vegetables? Okay, we're reserving all that bacon, because we're not wasting that, because fat is flavor. Am I right? I know I'm right. I don't need any confirmation. All right, so we have the bacon reserved. To that, we add our sweet potato. And the sweet potato right now, it has not been cooked, because I cut it pretty small, a nice small dice on that. And we want to get a nice hard sear on the potatoes. Add a little bit of olive oil as well to that. That'll help with the browning process. And you want to cook that till it's nice and brown, nice and caramelized, about a good 3 to 5 minutes, until you see that brown start to impart on the sweet potato. At this point, you want to start your seasoning. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of kosher salt. You know we're in the South, so you got to have that heat. A little bit of crushed red pepper in there as well. Not too much. And we just go ahead and lock and sear and caramelize all those flavors. And all that bacon fat is going to marry really well in there. Alrighty, got that going. And the great thing again is all these vegetables you see here can be found in the great state of Georgia, which makes it even better because you're supporting local. This is happening very, very quickly because of that nice, even distributed temperature on there. It's going to really get that cast iron pan scorching hot. And a scorching hot pan is what you really want to get that nice hard sear, caramelization, and browning on the vegetables in this hash. Because I don't know about you, I like char, I like crispiness. The worst thing, I think, is a mushy, soggy hash. So what this cast iron on the induction is doing right now is ensuring we get that nice hard sear and caramelizing the vegetables in the delicious bacon fat. All right, so you can see there, see the sweet potato is starting to brown. We're gonna continue cooking that, but we're gonna add a couple more friends to this party. In here, we're gonna add some nice, sweet yellow corn. Saute that, get that nice and brown for about 1 to 2 minutes. When you're cooking, you wanna always build flavor. So if you notice, I'm not adding all the vegetables at once. I wanna make sure the sweet potato has a nice sear. And then when I do that, I want to add the corn to that to make sure the corn is at its own time to shine, to develop flavors and get that delicious bacon fat. So about 1 minute to 2 minutes, we're sauteing the corn. We have some onion and garlic that we also sauteed in that same bacon fat. We're adding that back to the pan. Get that nice and distributed. See that popping? That's the kind of heat that you can expect from induction. And as a chef, I don't know about you, one of the most important things of cooking is having a hot pan, and I'm getting everything I need right now. All right, quick recap. We have garlic, we have onion, we have sweet potato, and sweet corn. To this, we need some greenery, so we're adding in here some sliced Brussels sprouts. You get that nice bitterness from the sprouts, a little bit of sweetness, and also, you know, a little bit of health as well, because it's all about balance. All right, it's smelling good, guys, smelling really, really good. So you let that go for about another 2 to 3 minutes. Let the Brussels sprouts wilt down. Give the Brussels sprouts now a chance to absorb all that bacony, delicious goodness. And it's happening in record time because, again, that cast iron is, to me, is one of the best kitchen utensils because it retains temperature, heats up quick, and keeps that warmness, keeps that temperature, holds that temperature for a long time. And what other better vessel to use it with than the induction burner right here. All right, smelling good, looking good. I haven't tasted it yet, but I can make a pretty fair assessment that it's probably gonna taste good too. All right, so we're gonna take that bacon we rendered off and we're gonna toss it right back into the hash. So we got that bacon fat, bacon, sweet potatoes, onions. We have also the corn, Brussels sprouts. But we're not done yet, guys. We could eat this as is, but we're not done yet. All right, everything's nice and happy, incorporated in there. Gave the Brussels a chance to cook, wilt down. At this point, a little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper, season to taste. And that is our hash.